I'm Henrique Aragão. Welcome to this Freshworks Masterclass on happiness and team management. G2.com is the world's largest business-to-business software marketplace. We're powered by more than 1 million reviews from real users reviewing software. We have more than 5 million people every month that come to G2 to research and buy software, and then we work with software companies to help them connect with and sell to these individuals. I think at the core of great sales cultures, what you really feel is trust. We also feel like it's okay to fail, it's okay to try new things. We've all heard it before, right? The whole, bravados and hitting your goals is what matters. I've seen great sales cultures develop this sense of collective consciousness, which is a term developed by a philosopher called Emile Durkheim. But what it talks about is that in the future, teams are going to be more distributed in terms of how decisions are made. People need to feel empowered to make decisions. People need to be comfortable to make mistakes and to try new things. We need to be adaptable. We need to be flexible. My experience has been mixed. I've been at companies where we have put people analytics in place to measure people against competency models. If we ever attempt to make everyone as similar as possible to a particular model, we're just fooling ourselves. When I have seen people analytics work, however, that's when we've tried to measure how are they feeling about their work, how are they feeling about their team, how are they feeling about themselves. And I think that's where people analytics can be really powerful. I believe that as leaders, we have a duty of care to help everyone in our teams. Potential is not something that some people have and some people don't have. Everyone has got potential. The thing is, as a leader, your job is to figure out whether at a moment in time, an individual has got momentum. Because people will have high momentum and low momentum across the years or months. Momentum as a formula is mass times velocity. And over the course of your life, your mass will increase. You'll gain more experiences, you'll gain more skills, you'll develop, right? And your mass will increase. But also across life, your velocity will increase and decrease. For all sorts of reasons, I don't offer less or more time to people based on how they're performing, because work, like life, is a series of cycles. And you're not going to have great years and great quarters every single time. So as managers, we need to understand that, we need to work with our people, and we need to help the top performers this year understand that next year, they might not have a great year. So you need to work on your skills development, you need to practice. And with those that are not having a great year, you need to remind them that next year they could be on top. So that's why I don't believe in treating them any different. I think that if you've got them on your team, you've got a responsibility to give them that opportunity. A study from McKinsey from 2019, across 15 countries, about 1,000 large companies, found that businesses that rank in the top 25% for gender diversity in their board outperformed similar companies financially by 25%. When you look at companies in the top quartile for ethnic diversity, the percentage by which those companies in the top 25 outperform the other companies rises from 25% to 36%. Whether it's diversity of gender, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, things like emotional intelligence, adaptability, diversity of experience and creativity, they are going to be the most important things to dictate success. And if you're not making efforts to have that kind of representation, that kind of inclusion in your teams and in your business, you will fall behind. So it's never been more important for leaders to seek out diverse teams. What I think is really important for sales leaders to understand about seeking out diverse candidates is that it's not easy. Most of the time, we're looking for someone with 5 years experience, with knowledge in your particular solution, industry experience, 3 languages, and then on top of that, you want to also include diversity. So my recommendation is start with your network, right? Before you go off and look for candidates in your network, take a step back and actually make your network more diverse. Expand your network, go and find women in business memberships that you can become a part of, or forums, organizations that you can contribute towards. or black business membership organizations. And really start off by expanding your network first, make your network more diverse, and then that will make it easier for you to reach out when you are hiring to a more diverse pool of candidates. That's what's worked really well for me, and that's one thing that I recommend for other leaders as well. I do think that non-monetary rewards work extremely well. And the reason why they work so well is because it allows us to connect with people at a higher need. Here at G2, our entire values system has been built off of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And so for those who don't know, it's a hierarchy of 5 tiers, all the way down from your basic necessities of safety, warmth, food, through to belonging, through to prestige, through to self-actualization. Easy to get things wrong with salespeople by thinking money is the way to their hearts, because it's not. Once those basic needs are met, it's feelings of belonging, it's feelings of love, feelings of a shared sense of purpose that really creates that connection and that bond. Great companies and great leaders, they should really give their employees an opportunity not only to fulfill their basic needs, but also feel appreciated, to feel safe and to feel like they belong. And I think that one of the reasons why a lot of sales leaders don't do enough of it is because it's not easy, right? In the end of the day, you have to give a damn. You really have to care about building relationships with people, and throwing money at people tends to be the easy option. But when you really care about building that connection and making people feel connected to you and connected to the purpose of the business, that's when you go beyond non-monetary needs and into things like gifts and experiences and showing that you care.